A warm welcome to all the participants on the Zoom. पीएमसी गुजरात पे आप सभी का सुस्वागतम। और आज हम लोग जानकारी करने लगे हैं डे 2 ऑफ द वीक। प्रदीप विजय जी हमारे साथ में जुड़े हुए हैं और आज हम लोग वापस से जानकारी करेंगे, अपने सवालों के बारे में उनसे पूछ-परछ करेंगे। इसके अलावा हम लोगों को और भी बताने के लिए हमारे साथ में प्रदीप विजय जी in regard with Anapansati and other things. So let us give a warm welcome to Pradeep Vijay ji. Pradeep Vijay ji, नमस्कार।
नमस्कार दोस्तों, सब लोगों का नमस्कार। Thank you very much. So it was a great pleasure. So we begin with meditation. So पहले हम meditation करेंगे, okay? And we will start with crystal gazing. So as we did yesterday, 1 minute crystal को gaze करके. So here when you're doing the crystal gazing, the most important point is don't blink the eyes. Don't blink the eyes and let your heart be open. So you are seeing the crystal through your heart. Okay, so we'll do 1 minute crystal gazing and after that we start with meditation. We'll do the questions Sajjana Sangati will do towards the end. Okay, let me share my screen.
अभी हम सब लोग 1 मिनट के लिए क्रिस्टल गेजिंग करेंगे और उसके बाद में ध्यान होगा जैसे हमने कल किया था और ध्यान के बाद में ज्ञान की बातचीत चलेगी। बैक टू प्रदीप सर।
Okay friends, so let us start. Let us gaze into the crystal as deeply as possible without blinking your eyes. Open heart and absolutely no thoughts. Let us connect to the consciousness of the crystal for 1 minute. Okay friends, let us close our eyes and start the meditation. Forget about everything. Forget about the crystal. The crystal will do its job. Our job is to be with our breath. No mantra, no tantra, no visualization, no imagination. Just be with our own natural breath. Let your mind surrender to your breath. Surrendering to the breath means you don't go behind any thoughts. You come back to the breath again and again. For 40 minutes, only 40 minutes, let us enjoy the meditation. Final 10 seconds. Gently place your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You may slowly open your eyes whenever you are ready and drink water immediately. Immediately after meditation, it's a very good practice to drink water. Drink plenty of water. Okay, friends, so we have done 40 minutes meditation. So for the next 40 minutes, we will discuss if you have any questions about anything. Any questions regarding the spiritual journey, meditation, your experiences, what is right and what is not right, what are illusions, what are real, anything, any questions you may ask.
फ्रेंड, अभी हम लोगों ने ध्यान किया। ध्यान के बाद में तुरंत आपको थोड़ा पानी ले लें तो ज़्यादा अच्छा रहता है। तो पानी पीना हो वो पानी पी लें, और जो अपनी शेयरिंग करना चाहें या कोई सवाल पूछना चाहें अपना हैंड रेज कर लें, ताकि हम आपके सवालों को प्रदीप विजय जी के साथ में ले सकें।
यस चारू जी, बोलिए।
चारू जी,
your
आपकी
voice is...
आवाज नहीं आ रही है मैडम, आप अपना स्पीकर फोन निकाल के बात कीजिए।
Now it's okay?
हाँ जी। हेलो।
तो
हाँ जी, बोलिए। कुछ डिवाइस में, आपके कुछ डिवाइस में प्रॉब्लम है मैडम।
Okay, let it be then. It's okay.
And now the voice is clear. Go ahead.
तो सर, मेरे को मेडिटेशन में हम बहुत ऊपर तक जाते हैं, मतलब पहले को कलर दिख रहा है, फिर बाद में वो एकदम वहीं स्टक अप हो जाता है, आगे नहीं बढ़।
Okay, the voice is still breaking, but as I can understand, she can see some colors, and she's not able to go forward. Don't know.
Yeah, right,
exactly.
right, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what is that going forward means, madam?
आगे नहीं बढ़ता है, बस वहीं रुक जाता है।
मतलब आपको कुछ और दिखाना क्या?
और अगर अभी और आगे बढ़ना है जर्नी में।
आगे बढ़ना मतलब क्या? आपका
प्रोग्रेस करना
क्या
है।
समझ? मेडिटेशन का?
हाँ,
ओके, मेडिटेशन का प्रोग्रेस आप जीवन में दिखता है, मेडिटेशन में नहीं दिखता है। This progress of your meditation you can see in your day-to-day life, how you are. You are very authentic, you are honest, transparent, and you face all your fears, you are out of the guilt, and you are no more in the shame energies, and your relationships are better, your relationship with yourself is better, relationship with others are better, you are living a happy life. That is the progress you see, not with colors or anything. Those are all experiences which anybody will get. The experiences will come and go, but your progress can be monitored. How you live your life. Are you happy in every challenge, in every given situation? Are you happy in life? Then you are progressing. Okay, madam. So the progress in meditation not be determined with experiences. Always the progress can be determined the way you live your life. Okay, madam. I think, yes, thanks for raising this question. Okay. So there's also this misunderstanding. Yes, madam. Thank you. So I think there is this misunderstanding people have that if they have third eye experiences, then they are progressing in meditation. I think this is a wrong understanding of spirituality. The right understanding, you see, mind is always not satisfied with what it has. Mind always wants more. That is the very nature of the mind. Mind always wants more than what it needs. And also the very nature of the mind is mind always see what it wants to see. Mind doesn't see what it is as it is. Mind doesn't see as it is and what it is. Mind always wants to see what it wants to see. That is also the nature of the mind. So many times, in the name of experiences, in the name of third eye experiences, it happens that the mind starts hallucinating. The mind starts projecting visuals and images, and people confused as third eye experiences. No? So that's why you have to go beyond the third eye, because the third eye is a greater illusion. What we see through the physical eye is an illusion. Because whatever you see through the physical eye, nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. Anitya, everything temporary. So that's an illusion. But what you see through your third eye is a greater illusion. You have to go to the fourth eye, which is the spiritual eye, which is the wisdom eye. In the fourth eye, there is no seeing. There is clarity. There is only understanding. So spirituality is all about understanding, not about seeing, not about metaphysical experiences. Spirituality is all about having the clarity, understanding. The understanding comes from within, without you making any analysis. Analysis comes from the mind. Clarity comes from the heart. So please don't go behind this so-called metaphysical experiences. Yes, all metaphysical experiences are good. It is good to experience. It's like you have to see like a movie. You know, you go for a 3D movie. Many visuals come. Many scenes come. You watch, one scene goes, another scene comes. You watch the movie like that. If you have any experiences in meditation, just watch all the experiences. Enjoy it. Witness it. Enjoy all your meditation experiences with detachment. Step back, like how you watch the movie. You step back and you watch the movie. Like that, you detach and enjoy all your experiences. Let it come, let it go. You have to let go because it's a greater illusion. Let go of it. Only when you let go of your third eye, you will have the third eye perfection. The third eye perfection is called fourth eye, the spiritual eye, the wisdom eye. So there is a saying, wise people, intelligent people don't have any experiences. You can understand, because an intelligent person can know, can understand whether the experience is created by his mind or whether it's real. So if he becomes aware, then there is no experiences, there is only understanding. Okay. So the real progress in meditation, yes, it's a good question. How do I see the progress? I want to go forward in meditation. How do I see the progress? So how do you see the progress is check yourself, check your thoughts, check your feelings, check your actions, check your words. All your relationships around you are your mirror reflections. See how you are reacting in every possible situation. Are you reacting or are you responding? If you are reacting, then there is no progress. But when you step back, don't react and respond, then you are progressing. So these are the ways you can check. So focus on your personal evolution. Are you happy 24/7? Or at least are you happy compared to yesterday? Where are the areas you are stuck in your life? You have to introspect and work on that areas consciously. That is the right progress. That means you are doing the right meditation. If you are progressing in your day-to-day life, if you are becoming a better person, you are becoming a better version of your own self, you are becoming authentic, pure, crystal clear. What you think, what you speak, what you feel, everything is the same. then you are progressing. That is called authenticity. Okay. Good question, man. Next. Barka ji.
नमस्कार सर।
नमस्कार।
हाँ सर, आप कहते हैं कि गुरु की लाइफ में जरूरत नहीं है, लेकिन हमने इतना शास्त्रों में पढ़ा है कि गुरु के बिना तो हो ही नहीं सकता। आपकी हर बात इधर टच करती है, क्लैरिटी आती है, लेकिन ये बात का थोड़ा वो कंफ्यूजन है कि गुरु की इतनी महिमा कही गई है शास्त्रों में, और जो हमारे राम भगवान, कृष्ण भगवान सबने गुरु किए हैं, तो फिर हमें गुरु की जरूरत कैसे नहीं है?
Okay, very good question, madam. I never said you don't need guru. I always said don't depend on gurus. Okay. For example, you want to learn mathematics. You have to learn mathematics from an expert, mathematics expert. Okay. Just you go to the mathematics teacher, bow down to the mathematics teacher. Every day pray to the mathematics teacher. Every day praise the mathematics teacher. Then do you get mathematics? No. You learn from the teacher and you practice it. Then you get mathematics. The same with chemistry, physics, anything. We all learn from the experts. Okay, so replace the word guru with expert. The word guru should be replaced with expert. You want to learn meditation, learn from a meditation expert. Learn from him, learn the techniques, how to practice, how to follow. Learn from the expert, but don't bow down, don't become dependent, don't give away your power. Because of you, Guruji, I progress. Because of you, I need your blessings. Don't give away your power. That is not spirituality. Spirituality is you being a master, not giving away your power to others. So learn from all gurus, learn from all teachers, learn from all experts, but don't be dependent on them. You should be always dependent on your own self, on your own practice, on your own sadhana, on your own intuition, on your own guidance from the heart. Your dependence should be on your inner guidance, not the outer guidance. But the learning, of course, we have to learn from all the teachers. So when I say, what I mean is, don't be dependent. Don't put the guru on a pedestal. Don't put the guru on a pedestal and bow down. No. Everybody learns from everybody. So you go to the mathematics teacher. Have gratitude. Having gratitude in the heart is correct. Because you learn from the mathematics teacher, there is gratitude. Obedience. You should have obedience. Obedience means you are willing to learn. So during the learning process, you are obedient. You learn with obedience. But don't give away your power. Don't bow down. That is not spirituality. Spirituality is be a master. Okay. But you have to, of course, learn from all gurus. Learn from all experts. Just replace the word guru with expert. That's all. In every lifetime, we have many, many gurus. Do you think you have only one guru all your lifetimes? No. Do you think you have only one guru all your lifetimes for the entire soul journey? For example, you take 400 lifetimes. Do you think there is only one guru for all the 400 lifetimes who is guiding you? No. Like we have, when we go to the first standard, we have the first standard teacher. You go to the second standard, you have a second standard teacher. You go to the third standard, you have a third standard teacher. Like this, in each lifetime, we have many, many gurus. And we all learn from everybody. But no attachment to the guru. No dependency on the guru, but learn with obedience. Learn with obedience. Have the respect in the heart, but don't give away your power. You got the clarity, madam? You still confused or clear?
तो क्लियर हो गया, लेकिन हमें कौन बताएगा कि अब आप इस जगह पे आप क्लियर हो गए हो, ये क्लास आपने पास कर लिया है? से गुरु ही हमें आगे का रास्ता बताता है, और वो कैसे हमें पता चलेगा कि हम ये लेसन से आगे पहुंच गए हैं?
Okay. See, The Guru will not come and tell you what you have passed and what you have failed. Okay, it's your own introspection. When you go to the higher worlds, right? When you vacate the body and go to the higher worlds, nobody will tell you you have passed it, you have failed it. No, it is your own reflection. Of course, you have a spirit guide next to you. When you go to the higher worlds, you will have a spirit guide next to you. And all the life will be like a 3D movie. All the life you lived before will be like a 3D movie. And in important situations of life, there will be a small pause. And in that pause, the spirit guide will look at you to see what is your reaction, or you learn something. He will not tell you what to learn, what not to learn. He will just look at you, and then you realize, you reflect, oh, I shouldn't have done it. It's a mistake. Maybe next time I won't do it. Then the spirit guide says, okay, good. And then next scene comes. But if you say, I don't think I have done anything, it's perfectly fine. Then also the spirit guide doesn't say anything. He says, okay, good, next scene. So the reflection is always within, whether you are in the body or out of the body in the higher worlds. Nobody will tell you what you have passed, what you have failed. Your own reflection. Because you are God. You are a speck of God. Do you know that? You are God. So you have come from God. You have come from the Brahman. You are part of that. You know everything. You know, a baby of a tiger is always a tiger. Yes or no?
Yes.
A baby of a lion is always a lion. It cannot be a dog. A baby of a lion is always a lion. So we are all children of God. We are God. We are no less than God. So it's our own reflection. Only we can see where you have passed, where you have failed. It's all our reflection. The more you do meditation, the more the reflection becomes sharp. Your awareness becomes sharp. What to do, what not to do. Which mistakes you have made, how to rectify the mistakes. Everything becomes crystal clear. The more you meditate, the more you empty the mind, the more your heart guides you. If you don't empty the mind, then the heart is guiding you, but you cannot listen to the heart because there's too much chatter. You cannot listen. But when you empty the mind, when you clear the mind, then there is no disturbance. You can hear very clearly the heart. So that's why the statement of Jesus Christ, the kingdom of God is within. The first statement, the kingdom of God is within. Seek ye the kingdom of God first, and all else will be added unto it. This is the statement of Jesus Christ. The kingdom of God is within. Seek ye the kingdom of God first, and all else will be added unto it. Jesus Christ never said, go to Guru. He said, go within first. Everything will come to you. All else will be added unto it. All clarity will come to you. All understanding will come to you. But first, go within. So, there is no dependency, madam. No dependency whatsoever. The truth remains the truth. Buddha spoke the same truth. Jesus spoke the same truth. Every enlightened master spoke the same truth. The truth is the same. No dependency. No attachment.
थैंक यू। आज बहुत ज्यादा क्लियर हो गई बात। आपकी बात एकदम इधर टच करती है सर। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू। आपका दिल इतना सुंदर है। थैंक यू मैडम।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Yes.
चैताली मेहता जी।
Yes. So, sir, you will translate later on, is it?
Yeah, I will translate everything later on.
Okay, fine. Yes, madam, Chaitali.
नमस्ते प्रदीप, विजय जी।
Yes, madam, नमस्ते।
मेरे 2-3 क्वेश्चंस है। The first question I want to ask
one by one.
Yes, one by one, sir. मैंने फोटोग्राफ देखा वो क्रिस्टल का, तो मुझे उसमें दिखा कि शायद नीचे कोई लाइट है, तो is it self illuminating that crystal?
Oh, the one which I shared?
Yes.
Okay, so that is probably the reflection of sunlight or flash, because the crystal on its own is a pure quartz. So you can, when you see the crystal physically, of course you can see the light aura around it.
Okay.
Okay, But when you are seeing on the photograph, you probably see some extra flash. That is the reflection of the light.
Okay. Okay. It is not self-illuminating. I thought it has its own.
It is self-illuminating. It is
Okay.
self-illuminating. It
Okay.
is self-illuminating. But how do I say? The light is not physical. The light is beyond physical.
Okay.
Crystals are enlightened beings among mineral kingdom. There are many people, when they see the crystal, they see their own highers. They see their own self through the crystal. You see, crystals are enlightened beings, right? Among the mineral kingdom, it is like a Jesus and Buddha among the mineral kingdom.
Okay.
They hold all the knowledge and the information of the entire creation in the form of energy codes. So it depends on the person who see, because the reflection is based on who is seeing that crystal. If a normal person, a non-meditator, comes and see the crystal, for him it's a stone.
Oh.
But a meditator with high vibration, with purity in the heart, he see himself in the crystal.
Okay.
He see the crystal in his heart. For him, there is no difference between the crystal and him. They both are the same. They both are illuminating light.
Right.
So it depends. It depends from the person who see the crystal. So the crystal is a reflection. Why the Galactic Council gave me the crystal is a reflection of our inner. We are all crystals inside. We are all beautiful inside. Our real potential is beautiful, multi-dimensional, multifaceted, ever glowing. That is our real nature. So this crystal activates that memory inside our heart.
Okay.
So that is a reflection. So it depends on who is seeing the crystal. That's why they have gifted this, so that all the meditators get help of the self-reflection, self-realization.
Okay. Sir, thank you so much for this clarity, sir. And the second question that I want to ask you is, sir, that when we talk about spiritually growth, spiritual growth. So if somebody who is spiritually grown higher and higher, should he get all the abundance in every aspect of his life? Like if he is having abundance in every aspect of his life, like health wise, wealth wise, relation wise, yeah, name, fame, whatever you call, do you see that person as a spiritually higher being?
Actually, a spiritually higher being will be a simple, normal person. He will be very normal. He will be very simple. He will be very humble. And he will not go behind name and fame. And he will not go behind abundance or anything. His very quality will be abundance. His very quality will be joy. His very quality will be friendship. So he doesn't go behind all those things, but he radiates those things as a very simple, normal person. So if you want to see somebody is really highly spiritually evolved or not, you have to see how he is living his life. You have to see what words he is speaking. The words which comes out of the mouth determine whether he is spiritual or not. The way he lives determine whether he is spiritual or not. Okay, a spiritually highly enlightened person always speak the truth. You see, Socrates was given poison because he speaks the truth. He always speaks the truth, and that troubles the kingdom. And the that
not audible. Hello.
Oh, I think he got disconnected. No, he's there.
No, he is still there, but his voice is breaking.
Hear me?
No. Sir, not audible.
Yes, I think there's some network issues. Right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay, so until where you heard me?
So we heard that जो enlightened या spiritual beings हैं वो spiritually अगर बहुत आगे आया होगा तो वो नेम फेम अबंडेंस और हेल्थ के पीछे नहीं जाएगा, वो उसके पीछे नहीं जाएगा, वो रेडिएट करेगा रेदर उन सब चीज़ों को ना, उन सब क्वालिटीज़ को, उसके जो वर्ड्स होंगे वो डिटरमिन करेंगे वो एनलाइटेंड है या स्पिरिचुअल है, ये उसकी भाषा से ही पता चल जाएगा.
Yes, his way of life and also from his words. So I was telling an example of Socrates. So Socrates always spoke the truth, and that disturbed the government, and that disturbed the kingdom, the kings. So they decided to kill him by giving poison. But they all know he is a very good man. So just before killing, they gave him a choice. You just need to say that whatever you have spoke is wrong. Just say this one word and we will leave you. Socrates said, no. I always will speak the truth, and whatever I spoke is the truth. I have lived my life. I know what life is, but I don't know what death is. Give me the poison first. I need to experience death. Give me the poison. So he spoke the truth even when death was in front of him. So there is no fear. There is always truth. Even when somebody is going to kill you, you speak the truth. So that is a sign of an enlightened master. Okay. So your words and your actions determine whether you are enlightened or not. An enlightened person doesn't have any ego. He doesn't feel special. He always feel simple, humble. He always feel that he is one among everybody. He doesn't consider himself to be special. His actions represent that. So that is a spiritual person.
Right, sir. Thank you so much, sir, that you have given the clarity to this can be an acid test also to know whether you're spiritually growing or not. Whatever you said right now, I think this can be an acid test for everybody.
But let me tell you, it is not so easy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's not so easy to find whether somebody is spiritual or not, unless you are spiritual.
Right.
You cannot see whether a master is enlightened or not unless you yourself are a master. Every person who is non-spiritual, they will misunderstand the masters. Only a master can identify a master. Right, sir.
But at least we can judge our own self. We can't know the other person, but our own self, it can be.
No, you should not. No, you should not also judge yourself. The word judgment is wrong. You should not also judge yourself. No, absolutely no. You cannot judge others, including yourself, because you don't know anything about you. How can you judge you? You don't. Do you know anything about yourself? Do you know where you have come from? Do you know what is your soul journey? Do you know what happens after life? Do you know anything about you? No. When you don't know anything, how can you judge? So you need a Himalayan amount of data to judge, but we don't know anything about ourselves. So that's why Jesus Christ simply said, judge not. It's not possible to judge. That's why he said, judge not. Judge not means not judging others, but including yourself. No judgment. You can have reflection. Reflection is fine. Introspection, reflection, that is fine, but no judgment.
Okay, sir.
And also you should not judge whether somebody is somebody is spiritually higher, spiritually lower. You should not judge because you don't know. Sometimes people tend to have this tendency. They say, oh, I'm spiritually evolved. My husband is not. He is a low frequency. I'm high frequency. He is low frequency. I'm an evolved soul. He is a baby soul.
Right.
Or vice versa. This is not. You cannot judge like that. Right. Just because a woman doesn't get along with a man, she cannot judge because she doesn't know anything about the other person. So no judgment of others and no judgment of the self.
Wonderful, wonderful, sir. Wonderful. Sir, one last question. You just said that when we are meditating, we should not invoke, other beings because we don't know whether they are true masters or they are some other dark forces who are coming in the disguise or garb of, the enlightened one. But we are doing meditation, and I'm actually doing meditation and making others also do. And in fact, every day I am inviting astral masters and sage masters and all. So I'm so scared now when I heard from your mouth, okay, you should not do all this. So can you please give clarity on
Really? You do that? You do that? Who asked you to do? Is it in the 18 guiding principles? Did Buddha ask you to do, or Jesus ask you to do? Did Buddha say invite the astral masters? Did Jesus says invite the angels? Did the PSSM 18 guiding principles say invite others, invite astral masters? Where did this technique come from?
I did JTTP 4, and in that every day they were inviting the beings over there, and we thought, I
Okay,
thought,
I don't.
so
Okay, I
sorry.
don't know.
I'm so sorry. Like
No,
I
it's
feel
okay. It's
really
okay.
bad about it. Like it was something wrong from my part. Can you please give clarity, sir? I'm very scared.
Okay, so I will share some of my experiences, so you might have some understanding. See, truth is very simple. Okay, the simpler it is, the better it is for us. Truth is always simple, but it's the mind which always complicates. Mind likes complications. That is the very nature of the mind. So, because I had these experiences of calling the masters, and I worked very closely, as I said before, I worked very closely with some of the channelers and healers and all the people. And I also experienced myself being in a one-to-one conversation with those invisible masters and all the things. So I don't know what program you're referring to, because I'm not aware of those programs and who is doing that. But let us not judge others. Okay, so let us have our own clarity. There was once, many years ago, I think it was in the year around 2000, maybe 2011, 2010, 11, around that time, I got an opportunity to meet some channelers, right, in Australia. So I had some friendship with them, and they are very gifted. So they channel masters from the other dimension. Like, so they are enlightened. They are not one master. There's a group of energy from the other dimension. So they channel, and like we have the spiritual debates. So like that, you can ask question, and the invisible masters will give the answers through this channeler. So this is a complete channel, trance channel. In channeling, there are different. There is semi-trance, there is full trance, and there is conscious flow. Right? There are three categories of channeling. So this channeling is a complete trance. So that means this person who channels, he vacates the body. That means his soul vacates the body. And the other energy, it takes over the body. So it's a replacement, complete channel, trance, shift. Okay. So you can see that voice changes, everything changes, the body language changes, everything completely changes. That person is no more there. The physical appearance is that person, but he's not there. It's completely another energy. So once we were having this kind of question and answer and clarifications, see, the problem arises in general. If you see those kind of channeling, 95% they are right. 95% they are right, but it is that 5% which is the mischief. They are not 100% mischief. 95% they are right, and it is the 5% which is mischief, and that becomes very difficult to identify which is mischief and which is not, because you keep on asking questions and they share the answers. You feel like correct. You feel yes, and once you feel, yeah, wow, this is really enlightened masters, and whatever they're saying is correct, once you trust them, then they play the mischief. And these beings, they know what is happening in your psyche, because they have that gift to read your mind. So whoever asks the question, they know what is in their mind. So they respond according to that. So you believe that, yes, this is correct. And once it happened, we were having a question and answer session. So they were answering, and it was like perfect. It makes everything perfect sense. But at one point of time, they said the meditation, the Anapanasati meditation, which I was practicing at that time, even now I only practice Anapanasati. So they said the Anapanasati which we were practicing, that is not 100% correct. Because first they get my trust, first they make sure I believe them. And then they said, Oh, don't think that is the only meditation. There are many other meditations. They didn't say it is wrong. The first they said, don't think that is the only meditation. There are many other meditations. And they said, in Anapanasati, you grow something, but we will give you a better meditation, which will take you to greater spiritual heights. And I was like, started thinking, I did meditation many years and my life got transformed. Like I am an experience for my own transformation. How come they're saying something else? How can it be a better meditation? I said, okay, tell me. So then they said, you have to just close your eyes and visualize a pearl in the middle of your eyebrows. You visualize the pearl, and that is a better meditation. And you just focus on that pearl, and that pearl is going to radiate the light, and you will feel vibrance, and you will feel a lot of energy. You feel the gifts of the other dimension. So they were speaking all these wonderful things. And then I did try to do that, but my heart didn't allow me. I said, no, this is not right. But I did feel energy. When I do that, I did feel energy. I did feel, wow. But my heart said, no, this is a trap. Because when you start visualizing, that means you're using your mind. When you use your mind, then you cannot empty the mind. Then naturally you start hallucinating. Then naturally you think you are great. Then naturally you feel you have the gift of invoking all those masters. I said, wow, this is such a great thing. That made my eye open. Oh my God, this channeling is not 100% true. But it didn't happen to me simultaneously, but it took few days for me to understand these things. You see, 95% whatever they said is 100% truth. But this little mischief, that's why I call it a mischief. It is to sidetrack you from your path. And when you just imagine, when you start visualizing, then your mind is full of imagination. And when your mind is full of imagination, what happens? You start hallucinating. And when you start hallucinating, you start attracting those frequencies also. So then I realized, oh my God, it's a big trap. So then I said, no, I'm not going to follow these things. I told them on the face, right? The next time they came, I said, no, I'm happy with my own meditation. Nothing doing. I'm happy. I will follow only my heart. They said, okay. One day you will understand. I said, okay, fine, but I'm not going to follow. So there was an incident. It happened in Singapore. So we invited some other masters. They were also channeling. And in the channeling message, it came like there is no karma. Right? The channelers were saying there is no karma. If you think there is karma, there is karma. If you don't think there is no karma, there is no karma. You are a liberated person. So they speak all those beautiful airy-fairy words. You are from the other dimensions. You are a star seed. You have come here to raise the consciousness. And they speak all wonderful things. And they say there is no karma. So 95% whatever they said is right. One word they said no karma. But I am the organizer in the Singapore. So I don't want my students to get misled. So I confronted, in front of hundreds of people, I confronted them. I said, are you ready for a debate? You say you are a great enlightened master. Can I ask you a simple question? If there is no karma, then how will you understand not to kill animals? Do you think you kill animals and there is no karma? Then he said, yeah, if you believe in karma, it is karma. I said, then if I kill you and I think there is no karma, is it okay for you? He was shocked. And it was also a full trance. And then I told him, don't create this mischief. Immediately get out of this body. If you don't get out, I'll come and kick you. So in a minute, he disappeared. And the whole room was shocked. What is happening here? Like he is fighting with an invisible being. I'm not fighting with a physical person. I'm fighting with an invisible and so-called enlightened master. Because the first time, I couldn't fight with them because I was having a benefit of doubt. But the second incident was many years later. I know what is real, what is illusion. So I'm ready for a fight. So when you raise your vibration, you will not attract those frequencies. So for your question, there is no need to invite anybody in your meditation. Point number one, because your meditation is your own journey. Okay. And what is the need to invite somebody when the kingdom of God is within? What is the need? There's absolutely no need. And if you invite somebody, then there is a psychological dependence, right? There is a dependence. When this master comes, then my meditation is good. When this master comes, I get more clarity. When this master comes, I get more healing. Because this is what the actual group was living. Because the first example I gave you, there was actually a group of people who are so dependent on that channeling. Any small question they have, they will ask channeling. Sir, I'm planning to shift the house. Can I shift or not? Or I'm planning to marry this girl. Can I marry or not? So basic questions, they don't use their common sense. They forgot how to use their common sense. They forgot how to consult their heart. They become so dependent, always asking questions. This is not real spirituality. Spirituality is you become a master. So these channeling persons, they come as a disguise. In the beginning, you feel, wow, I feel amazing energy. And in those meditations, yes, you do feel energy. But that energy is not the real energy which empowers you. That energy makes you slaves to them. But they will speak sweet words. Okay, I'll tell you what the sweet words are. Okay, before they start the channeling, they will say, okay, we are going to invite all the light grids around to make sure we are connected to the light. Okay, we invite all the galactic masters. We invite all the angels to come and help us in this space. So in the beginning, they speak all great things. Okay, so you fall into the trap. You feel that, wow, this is a pure energy. This is a pure vibration. Like that, you fall into the trap. And the moment you fall into the trap, then you start surrendering yourself without your knowledge. In that 5%, 95% you are aware, 95% you are very aware. But once you start, then the mischief comes in. And then they leech onto your energy body. Then you cannot be anymore your own master. Then life goes down and down and down. Your life becomes shaggy. Your physical life is no more of strength. You will have problems with your relationships. You will have greater confusion, and you will have extreme thoughts, and you will have extreme ideas. You become a fanatic. This is the only truth. You become attached to your gurus. Oh, this is the only right spiritual organization. This is the only truth. The rest of the people are wrong. I am the only right person. So you start having this fanatic views slowly. So these kind of dangers are there. So we don't know who is coming and what is they are playing. A real master doesn't simply come just because you call them. Okay, I keep telling this. Do you think angels and astral masters are your servants? Do you think they are your subordinates? You want to sit and meditate, you invite them, they come and sit next to you. Do you think they are your slaves or servants? Don't they have better work to do? Simple common sense, right? Simple common sense. Don't you think they have better work to do? Just because you close your eyes and you want to meditate, they are coming and sitting with you. This is a pure common sense. No real master wants dependency. No real master wants dependency. That is a sign of a real master. A real master wants everybody to be a master. One candle lights the other candles without losing its own light. So the goal of a real master is to make everybody masters, equal to them. So these real masters or real archangels, they don't come just because you invite them. No, they will never come. But they come on their own without you inviting them. Sometimes they come on their own without you calling them, without you inviting them, without you expecting. They come on their own in the divine timing to support you. Provided you have a lot of good karma, and provided you have a lot of sincerity in your journey, you are very sincere, you are serious, you are making every effort to be a master, and you have a lot of good karma, then they come and support you because you deserve it. And that is their job. The job of the angels is to support, is to come in emergencies and support. That is their job, and that's how they evolve. And the job of the astral masters is also the same, to give you constant guidance when you need it the most, not just because you invite, not just because you are a great meditator and you think you can invite and they come. No. Because when you invite, what happens? Whenever you are inviting, you know what happens? you are giving away your power. You say, I want this master to come. So you are giving a request. So when you are giving the request, it is an open request. So all these low frequency beings, they come and say, wow, okay, this is the opportunity for me. So they come with a mask and they pretend that they are nice beings. And they also, you feel the energy, in those kind of, groups, in those kind of trance sessions, whenever we go to the trance sessions, you feel goosebumps, you feel energy, you really feel it. And when you feel it, you start believing in it. When you start believing in it, then that's a trap. Okay. So I can quote many, many examples, and but I think clarification is needed. See, once again, spirituality is to make the things very simple, and truth is very simple, and the heart already know the truth. So always listen to your heart, and the guidance is always from inside. This is the statement of Jesus Christ. This is the statement of Buddha. What else we need? What other guidance we need? One Jesus Christ is not enough for our enlightenment. One Buddha is not enough for our enlightenment. Do we need astral masters, star beings, angels? Do we need? Why we need intermediary? Why we need these messengers? Why we need these messengers? Why don't we connect to God directly?
Right.
A real seeker always connects to God directly. There is no intermediary. We don't need any intermediary person. Your connection to your God is your personal, and you have a direct connection all the time. God is with you, within you. Then what are you searching outside?
Right, sir. So, sir, the meditation that you did right now was just a music playing, and you said just observe your breath, right? So there is no need of any guided meditation or anything. You just tell them you do these basic things and you just observe your breath. That's all.
See, what is guided meditation? These days, I'm listening a lot of new definitions of guided meditation.
Sir, I'm doing it, so I'm little. I want to know about it. Like,
I'll
not do anything wrong.
I'll tell you what is. No, I'll tell you what is guided meditation. A guided meditation is a meditation for beginners, for newcomers who don't know anything about meditation. So there is a certain guidance. Clasp your fingers, cross your feet, close your eyes, observe the breath. That is guidance. So that guidance is needed for the first timers. But for the second timers, third timers, you already know how to do meditation. Then why you need guidance? And on top of it, when you're trying to focus on your breath, somebody is constantly speaking something, then your mind is diverted there and you are focusing on others, what they are speaking. So how can you empty your mind? The goal of meditation is to empty the mind. But there are some meditations, sometimes I don't understand why they call meditation, but there are certain meditations. They say, visualize this golden light, and we are taking, we'll take you to, we'll take you to what, I don't know, Sirius planet system, or we'll take you to Lyra, or we'll take you to Himalayas, we'll take you to Babaji caves. Just imagine the light is coming and you are connected to that light. For me to go from my home to my neighbor's home takes at least 5-10 minutes. To go to another city takes 3-4 hours. But these people will travel interdimension in half an hour and they'll come back. And they come back with beautiful stories. They say, okay, visualize the violet light, visualize the golden light. You are seeing all those beings, masters, and they are glowing and radiating. You see this Shambhala Loka, you see these angelic worlds. So they keep on speaking while these people are meditating. And these people who close the eyes, they're constantly imagining, listening to the words, and they start hallucinating. And once they come out of the meditation and they share the experience, yeah, you asked me to see the violet light, but I saw the gold orbs also next to it. I saw the angels, they came, they smilingly came. These people create their own stories. This is not meditation. So in the name of meditation, many things are happening around the world. So let us not comment about it. Their intentions are pure. See, what I noticed is, even the people who organize these kind of channeling sessions, what I have seen, their intentions are pure. They want to help others. So there is no doubt about the intentions. They don't want to cheat or anything. Their intentions are pure. But the procedure is not the truth.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you
so
so
always
much.
at any given point of time, then you might ask the question, then how do we know which is the right, which is the wrong? How do we know? That might be the question. So the answer is very simple. The answer is very, very simple. Ask your heart. Experiment. You experiment. Don't reject anything blindly. Don't follow anything blindly. Do an experiment. Sincerely do an experiment and ask your heart whether this is necessary for me. Does it give any benefits to me? Or is it the right spiritual path? Ask your heart. And listen to your heart. That's all. Always your heart is there to give you answers, to guide you.
Sir, one more thing. You have done a lot of intense meditation for years and years, for 2-3 years, as you mentioned, for 8, 10 hours you used to sit in the room and all. And see, I myself doesn't have such a long journey. It's a very short journey of meditation. And I have started guiding others. So am I right on that part? Should I do that?
Yes, you are doing not for others, for your own journey. The more you teach, the more you learn. So you are teaching for your own growth. You are not teaching for others, you are teaching for yourself. It's the same with me. I'm teaching you for my own self. The more I teach, the more I learn. I'm not teaching just because I want to take care of all of you. No, I'm teaching for my own growth. I have a long way to go. I have many more things to learn. So the more I teach, the more I perfect myself. So, see, I have been privileged to meet so many masters around the world, so many channelers around the world. And they are very good people in the heart. But because I have practiced Anapanasati first, so I can able to see the certain things and I'm able to learn certain things. Without those experiences, I couldn't have learned. And I myself was in an illusion for a certain period of time. I myself was thinking, oh, this Anapanasati is maybe basic, because once I started communicating with the star beings, I have a direct contact with many star beings. The Galactic Council, even the crystal was given by the Galactic Council. Okay, so I have a direct contact with many beings. So then I started feeling special, right? Yes, you are on a mission. You are special. You can connect to many people, and I'm here on a mission. I'm here to transform the consciousness of the planet Earth. I'm here to change, many things. So you feel a little special. So that is this ego. That is a spiritual ego. The moment you feel you are a little special, you are a spiritual. There is a spiritual ego. And in that spiritual ego, you think you are here to inspire others. You think you are here to help others. No, that is also an ego. Everybody is there to help themselves. Okay. Even Shiva is meditating. Shiva is Adi Yogi. He's a great yogi. You see Shiva statues, he's always in meditation.
Yes.
Because he has many more things to learn. Even Lord Shiva has many more things to learn. He himself is sitting in meditation. Of course, he knows many things, but there are still many more things he doesn't know. It's an infinite journey, right? It's an infinite journey. And do you want me to share how I learned this, not to blindly follow the channeling?
Please, sir.
I think. Yes. So maybe I will share it tomorrow, because now the time is running out. I will share some experiences where I have been practically given certain task by the invisible, but not the invisible, by the star beings. And they made me do certain projects. And through the projects, they taught me how to see whether it is real or illusion. They took me into illusion first. They trained me how to be in the illusion. And they helped me how to come out of the illusion. When they say they helped me, they didn't help me directly. As I said, no masters give you the answers directly. They arrange certain traps for me. They arrange certain traps. And when I fall into the trap, they clap the hands. I said, good, you've fallen in the trap. And so they arrange the traps so that I fall into the trap. And with that trap, I learn how not to fall in the trap. Okay, so maybe I'll share that tomorrow. Tomorrow, you please come and remind me, Madam. I'll share.
Yes, sir. I'm not going to miss it even for a moment. I'll be there.
Okay, Madam. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dhiren sir.
Thank you so much, Chaitali ji. Pradeep sir, Chaitali Mehta, Madam, is actually along with us, and she is the one who is working along with us for Gujarati. We have recently started our sessions in Gujarati. So she's been putting up lots of emphasis and training and getting all the things done along with us, and she's a marvelous master.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Kaitali,
Yes.
once again for the questions you
Yes,
raised.
madam.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have, yes, you asked very important questions. See, the summary is we are not here. We should not waste our time to judge others, or we are not here to see what is doing what, and we should put all our attention towards our own self. What is that I am going to learn? Right? Many people do many things. That's perfectly fine. It is their journey. See, I myself was an illusion. I fall in the ditch and I learn my lessons. Similarly, everybody learn their own lessons. So everybody is in the path of the oneness consciousness. You see, somebody is misleading, somebody is misguiding, and somebody is also doing some XYZ. They're all progressing towards enlightenment only. Everybody is at different stages of evolution. So we should not condemn or we should not judge others, but rather focus on our own. So that is the right way. Okay. So no judgments and no criticism. Just learn from others and have the compassion that once upon a time you were also like that. Once upon a time you also did the same mistakes. So just have the compassion and go forward. Okay. So friends, I think it's time I have to go to the next session. So sab logon ka dhanyawad. Thank you very much. And yes, we'll see you tomorrow again. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you
Namaste
so
to
much,
everyone.
Pradeep.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
And for the people who have raised their hands, we don't have the opportunity tomorrow. We will definitely answer those questions. Please do raise the hands tomorrow. Thank you very much. Namaste.
जिन लोगों के सवाल आज नहीं लिए जा सके उनके सवालों को कल लेंगे, लेकिन अभी आप बने रहें क्योंकि मैं जो आज बातचीत हुई वो सभी की सब बातचीत आपको वापस से हिंदी में बताने लगा हूं, ताकि आप लोगों को, जिन लोगों को पूरी बात समझ नहीं आ पाई या जिन्होंने बात समझ भी ली है, एक बार उनकी समरी हो जाए, एक बार उनको वापस से रिवीजन हो जाए। तो जो आज के सवाल आए, सबसे पहला सवाल आया, हमें गुरु की जरूरत है या कोई गुरु की जरूरत नहीं है, क्या हम बिना गुरु के भी अपने लक्ष्य तक पहुंच सकते हैं? तो इसमें प्रदीप विजय जी का कहना था कि आप एक्सपर्ट की लर्निंग जो करनी है, जो सीख लेनी है, वो किसी भी एक्सपर्ट से लीजिए, गुरु शब्द मत रखिए। क्योंकि जैसे आपको समझिए मैथ्स सीखना है तो जो एक्सपर्ट है मैथ्स का आप उससे सीखें, या जो केमिस्ट्री अगर आपको सीखना है तो आप उससे सीखें जो केमिस्ट्री का एक्सपर्ट है, और फिर उसे प्रैक्टिस करें। जितना आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे उतना आपका अनुभव बढ़ेगा, उतना एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ेगा और उसमें आपकी परफेक्शन ज़्यादा होती जाएगी। किसी भी एक्सपर्ट को आपको वो करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। अगर आप उसकी पूजा करें, उसकी आराधना करें, उसको धूप अगरबत्ती दिखाएं, तो उससे आपका कोई भी फायदा, से फॉर एन इंस्टेंस अगर आप मैथ्स में चाहते हो कि आपको अच्छी जानकारी हो या केमिस्ट्री में, तो आप अपने मास्टर या आपके जो एक्सपर्ट हैं उसकी पूजा पाठ करने से आपको कोई लाभ होने वाला नहीं है। आप अपनी पावर्स को किसी को मत दें। गुरु हम बनाते हैं तो एक उसका मकाम बना लेते हैं जो कि हमसे ऊपर होता है, एक पेडेस्टल पे उसको बिठा देते हैं। ये सही नहीं है। हम अपनी पावर उसको दे देते हैं, ये भी सही नहीं है। तो ये दो बातों का ध्यान रखें कि ना तो किसी को अपनी पावर देनी है और ना ही आपको किसी को अपने से ऊपर के स्थान पे बिठाना है। हमें तो एक्सपर्ट से सीखना है, प्रैक्टिस करना है, एक्सपीरियंस में लाना है और अपने आप को परफेक्शन की तरफ लेके जाना है। तो क्या करना चाहिए फिर इन दैट केस? आप कोई भी क्योंकि हमारी इतनी सारी जिंदगियां अभी हो चुकी हैं, हम बार बार जन्म लेते हैं, बार बार हम लोग बदल बदल के पृथ्वी पे आते हैं अपनी इवोल्यूशन के लिए। तो हमारा कोई एक गुरु हो ही नहीं सकता है। एक जन्म में भी हमने नर्सरी क्लास में गए तो वहाँ अलग टीचर था, फर्स्ट क्लास का टीचर अलग था। इस तरह से जैसे जैसे आपकी नॉलेज बढ़ती है, आपके टीचर्स बदलते जाते हैं। तो आप हमेशा यही समझिए, जिस भी सब्जेक्ट में आप अपने आप को एडवांस कर रहे हैं, जो भी बात आप सीख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, उसमें आपको अपनी पावर्स देनी या अपने से किसी को ऊपर के मकाम में बिठाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। जैसे जैसे आप आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे, आपको अलग अलग टीचर्स, अलग अलग एक्सपर्ट्स मिलते जाएंगे, उनसे आप सीखते जाएं, अपनी प्रैक्टिस करें, एक्सपीरियंस में लें और आगे अपने आप में परफेक्शन को एस्टेब्लिश करें। आपके साथ में हायर डायमेंशंस में स्पिरिट गाइड्स रहते हैं, और वहाँ पे भी आपको अपनी ही रिफ्लेक्शन से, अपनी ही इंट्रोस्पेक्शन से मालूम पड़ता है। आप सभी कभी ना भूलें कि आप सब परमात्मा के ही अंश हैं, आप सब परमात्मा ही हैं, उससे कोई अलग नहीं है। एक शेर का बच्चा जैसे शेर ही होता है, तो एक परमात्मा का बच्चा हमेशा परमात्मा ही होता है, उससे अलग नहीं होता है। अपने आप को इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करना सीखें, दूसरों पे निर्भर ना करें कि वो आपको बताएंगे कि आप पास हो गए कि फेल हो गए। अपने मन को खाली करना सीखें ताकि आप अपने भीतर की हार्ट की वॉइस को सुन सकें, फिर कोई डिस्टरबेंस नहीं बचेगी। जीसस ने हमेशा यही कहा है, आप अपने भीतर किंगडम ऑफ गॉड में जाएं, वहां आपको सब कुछ मिलेगा, जो कुछ चाहिए वो सब ऐड हो जाएगा, क्योंकि आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग आने लगेगी कि क्या करना है। आप अपने भीतर से कनेक्ट करेंगे, दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट ऑफ एवरीथिंग एल्स, क्योंकि आपके भीतर ही परमात्मा की सत्ता है, परमात्मा का किंगडम है। सच्चाई सबके लिए एक ही है। जीसस ने भी यही कहा है, बुद्धा ने भी यही कहा है, महावीर ने भी यही कहा है, आप अपने भीतर से कनेक्ट करें। दूसरा नंबर का सवाल आया, क्रिस्टल क्या सेल्फ इल्यूमिनेटिंग होते हैं? क्रिस्टल क्या है? तो बताया गया क्रिस्टल की भी एक लाइट ऑरा होती है, वो उसी की रिफ्लेक्शन भी होती है। और क्रिस्टल एनलाइटेंड बीइंग्स हैं मिनरल किंगडम में, जिस तरह से जीसस और बुद्धा हैं, उनमें भी अलग अलग एनर्जी कोड्स होते हैं मिनरल किंगडम के। लेकिन एक बात उन्होंने खास खूबसूरती से बताई कि क्रिस्टल इज अ रिफ्लेक्शन, वो हमारी परछाई जैसा है, जैसा हम हमारे भीतर से हैं वैसा ही हमें दिखाई पड़ता है। और जिस तरह से ये क्रिस्टल जो है मल्टी फैसेटेड है, इसमें 144 फैसेट्स हैं, ये आपको खाली इतना ही बताता है बार बार कि आप भी मल्टी डायमेंशनल हैं, आप भी मल्टी फैसेटेड हैं। इसीलिए ये एक्टिवेट करता है क्रिस्टल आपके भीतर से जुड़ने के लिए, और अपने आप को पहचानने के लिए, अपने गॉडहुड को जानकारी करने के लिए, अपनी वननेस को जानने के लिए। क्या स्पिरिचुअलिटी में आने के बाद में हमें नाम, शोहरत, पैसा, अबंडेंस, बढ़िया सेहत, तंदुरुस्ती ये सब मिलेगी, ये गारंटी होती है? क्या होता है स्पिरिचुअलिटी, अगर कोई स्पिरिचुअली इंक्लाइंड है तो क्या उसको सब कुछ अपने आप से मुहैया हो जाता है? तो इनका कहना था कि स्पिरिचुअली जो भी आदमी आगे बढ़ता होगा, वो इन सब चीज़ों के पीछे कभी दौड़ेगा नहीं। ना तो वो किसी नाम और शोहरत के पीछे जाएगा, ना वो पैसे के पीछे दौड़ेगा, वो किसी भी चीज़ के पीछे, जो भी चीज़ें बताई हैं उनके पीछे दौड़ेगा नहीं, वो उन्हें रेडिएट करेगा। वो उसकी रिफ्लेक्शन होगी, इनर रिफ्लेक्शन होगी। उसके बोलने से ही आपको मालूम पड़ जाएगा, बात करने के तरीके से, लहजे से, उसकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग से पता चलेगा कि वो एनलाइटेंड है या नहीं है। सोक्रेट्स हमेशा, उन्होंने एग्जाम्पल दिया सोक्रेट्स का, और वो हमेशा सच बोलता था। इसीलिए उसकी सत्य की बात को सुन के, हालांकि सरकार जानती थी कि ये आदमी बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत सही बोल रहा है, लेकिन उन्होंने डिसाइड किया कि नहीं, इसे हमें मारना पड़ेगा, जहर दे के इसको ख़त्म करना पड़ेगा। इससे उनके काम में, कार्रवाई में बहुत प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो रही थी। मारने से एक दिन पहले उन्होंने सोक्रेट्स को बुलाया और उन्होंने कहा कि अगर आप ये कह दो, एक बार इतना वाक्य बोल दो कि आपने जो भी कुछ कहा है वो सब गलत है, मनगढ़ंत है, तो हम आपको माफ कर देंगे। तो भी इतनी जानकारी होने के बावजूद भी सोक्रेट्स ने सही से अपनी पीठ नहीं हटाई। उसने तो सच के साथ में ही जुड़ा रहूंगा, मैं तो सच ही बोलूंगा, उसके अलावा कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा, क्योंकि उन्हें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। जो एनलाइटेंड होगा, जो स्पिरिचुअली इंक्लाइंड होगा, वो हमेशा सत्यता के साथ में रहेगा। वो कभी अपने आप को स्पेशल नहीं समझेगा, वो अपने आप को दूसरों की तरह ही इक्वल समझेगा, और उन्हीं के साथ में एकदम सिंपल लाइफ में बिलीव करेगा। वो कोई स्पेशल बीइंग की तरह अपने आप को नहीं रखेगा। आप जब तक स्पिरिचुअल नहीं हो तब तक आप एक मास्टर को समझ नहीं पाओगे। एक मास्टर ही दूसरे मास्टर को समझ सकता है, क्योंकि उतनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग होनी बहुत ज़रूरी है। इसीलिए किसी के भी बारे में कोई जजमेंट कभी भी मत बताएं, किसी को भी जज ना करें। जीसस ने हमेशा कहा है, नो जजमेंट, डोंट मेक एनी जजमेंट। बहुत ज़्यादा अंडरस्टैंडिंग चाहिए है कुछ जज करने के लिए, और इतनी अंडरस्टैंडिंग अभी किसी में भी नहीं है। खुद को भी जज करना मुश्किल है। तो क्या सही है, तो इंट्रोस्पेक्शन करें, इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करें। यहाँ तक कि अपने हस्बैंड को, अपनी वाइफ को ऐसा मत देखें कि उसमें क्या कमियां हैं, क्या वो सही है, क्या वो गलत है। खुद को भी ना देखें, किसी को भी ना देखें, खाली इंट्रोस्पेक्ट, कहाँ मुझे इम्प्रूव करना है, कहाँ मेरे को आगे बढ़ना है, बस इतना ही करें। बुद्धा ने या जीसस ने, अच्छा एक सवाल आया उनके पास में, क्या हम जब बैठते हैं तो हमें इनवाइट करना चाहिए एस्ट्रल मास्टर्स को और उससे हमें फायदा होता है, लाभ होता है? तो उनका इसके सामने में सवाल था, क्या बुद्धा और जीसस ने ऐसा आपको बोला है कि आप एस्ट्रल मास्टर्स को बुलाएं, या उन्होंने कहा है कि आप अपने आप को अपने भीतर से जुड़ें? उसी को थोड़ी और क्लैरिटी लाने के लिए प्रदीप विजय जी ने अपनी ज़िंदगी के कुछ एक्सपीरियंसेस बताए, जब वो अपनी लाइफ में अलग अलग कंट्रीज में घूमते हुए चैनलर्स से कनेक्ट हुए, और उन्होंने वहाँ पे कनेक्ट होके कम्युनिकेशन भी किया काफ़ी सारे एस्ट्रल मास्टर्स के साथ में। उनको बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ मिली, कुछ बहुत अच्छे दोस्त भी बन गए चैनलर्स उनके साथ में, जो कि इनवाइट करते थे इनविजिबल मास्टर्स को। 3 तरह की कैटेगरीज़ में चैनलिंग होती हैं। एक तो ट्रांस की स्टेट में, जहाँ पूरा कंप्लीट शिफ्ट हो जाता है, जो मास्टर है वो आकर के उसी की लैंग्वेज में, उसी की भाषा से और उसी के तरीके से बातचीत करना शुरू कर देता है। एक सेमी ट्रांस में होता है। इस तरह के तरीके उन्होंने अलग-अलग देखे। क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशंस का एक उन्होंने बताया कि होता क्या है कि जब अलग-अलग बातें चलती हैं तो उसमें 95% तो बातें सही ही जो चैनलर्स होते हैं वो बताते हैं, लेकिन 5% में वो मिस्टेक कर जाते हैं, वो गलत बता जाते हैं। तो बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट होता है कि क्या सही है और क्या गलत है उसका अंदाज़ा लगाना। क्योंकि एक तो क्या होता है कि वो आपकी साइकी को पढ़ सकते हैं, उनमें इतनी इतनी तेज़ी होती है कि वो आपको, आपके मन को पढ़ सकते हैं, और उसी के हिसाब से वो आपको जवाब देने शुरू करते हैं। और एक बार आप उन पे ट्रस्ट करने लगते हैं, फिर वो कौन से जवाब को कहाँ जोड़ देंगे और उसको आपको यकीन करना है कि नहीं, आपको फिर पता नहीं चलेगा और आप उसमें ट्रैप में फँस जाएँगे। ये आनापानसती प्रैक्टिस करते रहे हैं बहुत लंबे टाइम तक, और काफ़ी सारा उनके साथ में चेंजेस भी हुआ। प्रदीप विजय जी के साथ में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन भी उनके अंदर आने लगा। बहुत सारा ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हो जाने के बाद में उन्होंने जब ये टेक्निक्स वगैरह सब देखना शुरू किया, तो उनका अपना एक्सपीरियंस है। एक बार चैनलर्स ने उनको कहा कि आनापानसती से भी ज़्यादा अच्छी मेडिटेशंस हैं। ये कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि लास्ट स्टेप है, पर उससे भी आगे की बहुत सारी मेडिटेशंस हैं। एक बार उनके साथ वो बैठ गए, वो भी इल्यूजन में आ गए कि क्या है क्या, जानकारी करते-करते। और जब वो बैठे, उन्होंने कहा आप आँख बंद करके देखो, अंदर आपके एक मोती है, उस मोती को विजुअलाइज़ करो, उसमें से बहुत सारी ऊर्जा भी उन्हें मिलने लगी। उन्हें बहुत सारे, उनको बताया गया कि आपको गिफ्ट्स भी मिलेंगे, अलग-अलग डायमेंशन से आपको मास्टर्स बहुत कुछ गिफ्ट करेंगे। लेकिन ये करते-करते क्योंकि आनापानसती का प्रैक्टिस किया था, तो अपने अंदर की आवाज़, इनर वॉइस को सुनने की आदत थी प्रदीप विजय जी की, तो अंदर से आवाज़ आने लगी, नहीं, ये कुछ गड़बड़ है, ये कुछ गलत है, ये सच नहीं है। तो वहीं पे उन्होंने उनकी मिस्चिफ को पकड़ लिया और वो साइड ट्रैक हो गए। उनको पता चल गया कि ये यहाँ पे इमेजिनेशन इमेजिनेशन के साथ में हैलुसिनेशंस, ये सही नहीं है रास्ता। आप अपने दिल को ही जुड़ें। आनापानसती ध्यान इज़ द हाईएस्ट। आप अगर इसको फ़ॉलो करते हैं तो आप अपने भीतर से जुड़ पाते हैं, और आपका भीतर से जो आवाज़ आती है वो कभी भी गलत नहीं होती है, वो हमेशा सही होती है। तो इस तरह से उन्होंने बताया कि चैनलर्स जो करवाते हैं वो लोग गलत नहीं हैं, उनका प्योर इंटेंशन होता है लोगों को राह दिखाने के लिए। लेकिन कहीं-कहीं पे जो रियल सीकर्स हैं वो फँस जाते हैं और सही जगह से वो भटक सकते हैं। इसलिए ज़्यादा अच्छा है कि दूसरों पे डिपेंड करने की जगह खुद पे डिपेंड करें, अपनी इनर वॉइस को सीक करें। दूसरा एक इंसिडेंस उन्होंने बताया, जहाँ पे एक ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया था कार्यक्रम सिंगापुर में। वहाँ पे जो चैनलर था, जो हाइली एनलाइटेंड मास्टर था, और वो बोलने लगा कि कोई कर्मा नहीं होता है। तो ये बात प्रदीप जी को ठीक नहीं लगी, क्योंकि वहाँ उनके कई सारे लोग बैठे थे, जो स्टूडेंट्स थे, जो सीख रहे थे, और उन्हें लगा ये गलत बात को बताया जा रहा है, ये मिसचिफ हो रही है। तो तुरंत उन्होंने वहाँ पे उस एनलाइटेंड मास्टर को चैलेंज किया ताकि लोग गलत बात ना सीखें, गलत बात को लेकर के कहीं कोई और फेमी ना पाल लें अपने भीतर। तो उन्होंने जब उसको चैलेंज किया कि अच्छा कर्मा नहीं होता तो फिर तो किसी को भी मार दो, क्या फर्क पड़ेगा, आप एनिमल किंगडम में या इवन ह्यूमन किंगडम में, अच्छा अगर मैं आपका खून कर दूं तो मुझे तो कोई कर्मा लगने वाला ही नहीं है, तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा। तो ये सुनते ही वो भुचक्के रह गए जो एनलाइटेंड मास्टर सामने बैठे हुए थे। और उन्होंने जब इनसे कहा, इन्होंने जब प्रदीप जी ने उनसे कहा कि यहाँ से तुरंत रफू चक्कर हो जाओ नहीं तो आपको बहुत गड़बड़ हो जाएगा, तो वो तुरंत वहां से निकल गए। तो इस तरह के बहुत सारे ट्रैप्स होते हैं, उन ट्रैप से बचिए। कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है कोई मास्टर्स को बुलाने की, क्योंकि उनसे पूछा गया क्या मास्टर्स को बुलाना ज़रूरी है, तो मास्टर्स को बुलाने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। आप किसी पे भी क्यों डिपेंड करना चाहते हो, व्हाई यू वांट टू डिपेंड, क्यों एक मीडिएटर को रखना चाहते हो आप तक कुछ भी बात को पहुंचाने के लिए। आप ये सब चक्करबाजी में जब पढ़ते हो तो आप खुद को कहीं ना कहीं पे आपको लगता है कि हाँ इसमें ऊर्जा बहुत बढ़ती है, और एनर्जी को बढ़ाने के लिए या ऐसा सब करने के लिए आप भी चैनलिंग के साथ में जुड़ने की कोशिश करने लगते हो। दे और ऐसे में क्या होता है, चैनलर जो है वो आपकी साइकी को रीड करता है और फिर आप ट्रैप्स में जाने लगते हो, आप सरेंडर करने लगते हो धीमे धीमे, आपको पता ही नहीं चलता है कि आप किसे सरेंडर कर रहे हो। और एक बार आपने उनकी मिस्चिफ में पड़ गए और उनकी मिस्चिफ को मान लिया तो हो सकता है आप अपने रास्ते से भटक जाओ। इसकी कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। एक सही मास्टर जो होगा, जो रियल मास्टर होगा, वो आपके बुलाने से नहीं आएगा। वो इतना वेला नहीं है कि वो बैठा है कि आप बुलाओगे तो वो वहाँ आ जाएगा। उसको बहुत अच्छे और भी बहुत सारे काम हैं। वो कोई आपके गुलाम नहीं है कि आपने उनको इनवाइट किया, रिक्वेस्ट किया और वो आपके पास में आके आपको गाइडेंस और वो सब देना शुरू कर देंगे। एक रियल मास्टर तो ऐसा होता है जो एक, जैसे एक कैंडल जलती है ना, वो दूसरे कैंडल्स को जलाने के काम आती है। तो एक रियल मास्टर भी ऐसा ही है जो दूसरे मास्टर्स को भी जगाने का काम करता है, प्रोवाइडेड आप अगर सिंसियर हैं। आप अपने आपको सपोर्ट मिल जाएगी एक अच्छे मास्टर की, गाइडेंस मिल जाएगी, लेकिन होमवर्क तो आपको अपना खुद ही करना है। इवोल्यूशन में आपको अपना काम तो खुद ही करना है। तो खुद से जुड़े, खुद को ही प्रधान रखें, अपने पे ही डिपेंड करें, दूसरे किसी पे भी डिपेंड कभी भी मत करें। आपकी इनविटेशन जो आप देते हो, कई बार लोअर फ्रीक्वेंसी के मास्टर्स भी वहाँ पे मास्क लगा के आ जाते हैं। आपको देखेंगे तो वही कि हाँ ये तो बहुत बढ़िया, आपकी ऊर्जा भी बढ़ेगी, आपको लगेगा कि हाँ नाउ आई एम गेटिंग गुड गाइडेंस, लेकिन वहाँ आप मिसगाइडेड हो जाओगे, इसकी शक्यता भी बनी रहती है। इसीलिए कहा गया बारंबार कि आप अपने दिल को ही सुने। मीडिएटर्स की ज़रूरत कोई नहीं है, आपके भीतर ही आपके भगवान की सत्ता है। आप अपने भीतर ही अपने भगवान की सत्ता से जुड़े, वो ही सबसे सही मार्ग है। और आनापानसति ध्यान के माध्यम से आप अपने भीतर ही जुड़ते हैं, आप अपने भीतर की आवाज़ सुन पाते हैं, क्योंकि आप अपने मन को खाली करना सीख जाते हैं। और मन खाली हो गया तो जो आवाज़ आती है वो आपके भीतर से आती है, वो आपकी स्पिरिचुअल आवाज़ है, स्पिरिचुअलिटी की आवाज़ है, आपकी डिवाइन की आवाज़ है। उसे आप पहचान पाएंगे, उसी पे डिपेंड करना है। क्या गाइडेड मेडिटेशन सही है या गलत है, हमें गाइडेड मेडिटेशंस करनी चाहिए। प्रदीप जी का कहना है कि नए सीकर्स जो हैं उनको एक बार बता दिया, पहली बार बता दिया कि आपको चश्मा उतारना है, आंख बंद करना है, उंगलियों में उंगलियों को फंसाना है, पैरों को क्रॉस करना है, इससे ज़्यादा तो और कुछ बताने जैसा है नहीं। और अपने मन पे, मन को अपने श्वासों पे केंद्रित करना है, मन को खाली करना है। अब दूसरी बार सुनो, तीसरी बार सुनो तो गाइडेंस तो उतनी ही है, इससे ज़्यादा आगे और कुछ रहता नहीं है। पर बहुत सारी कुछ बातें बताई जाती हैं। इवन यहाँ तक कि जो चैनलर्स होते हैं, जो चैनलिंग करते हैं, वो आपको, अगर आपको एक घर से दूसरे घर में भी जाना तो कुछ टाइम तो लगता है। वो तो इंटर डायमेंशनल, इंटर गैलेक्टिक, अलग अलग जगहों पे आपको ले जाते हैं, लेके वापस आ जाते हैं, आपको बहुत सारी ऊर्जा भी ले देते हैं, बहुत कुछ आपके साथ हो जाता है घटित, और सब कुछ आधे घंटे में। ये सब चीज़ों की कल्पना की दुनिया से जुड़ने की जगह ज़्यादा अच्छा है आप ध्यान करें और अपने भीतर से जुड़ें, ताकि आपके भीतर की आवाज़ आपको सही मार्गदर्शन दे सके। उसे मेडिटेशन नहीं कहते हैं, इसे मेडिटेशन इसे कहते हैं जिससे आप अपने भीतर एक ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ला सकें। आपके भीतर आप जब इंट्रोस्पेक्ट करें तो आपको पता चले कि हाँ अब मैं बेहतर हूँ, मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ा है, मैं निर्भीक हुआ हूँ। ये सब चीज़ें एक मेडिटेटर के साथ में होनी ज़रूरी है। चैनलर्स गलत हैं या सही, इतना जजमेंट कोई मत बनाए। चैनलर्स की इंटेंशन बड़ी प्योर होती है आपको आगे ले जाने की। उनको भी जितना मालूम होता है उसके हिसाब से वो चलते हैं। खाली ज़्यादा अच्छा है कहीं पे भी अगर आप अटक जाएं या कहीं पे भी आपको सवाल आए, तो जो तरीका है वो वही रहेगा। अगर आप डायलमा में हैं, आंख बंद करें, अपने मन को खाली करें, अंदर से भीतर से जो फीलिंग आएगी वो सच्ची फीलिंग है, उस आवाज़ को सुने और वो ही करना है जो अंदर से आपको बताया जा रहा है। जितना आप ज़्यादा दूसरों को सिखाते हो, आपको खुद सीखने को मिलता है, आपकी खुद की परफेक्शन आती है। ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट लर्निंग उन्होंने बताया। आज अगर आपको मैं सिखाने के लिए यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ, तो इसलिए नहीं कि इससे आप लोगों को फ़ायदा होगा और मैं यहाँ पे आपका फ़ायदा करके, इसलिए क्योंकि इसमें सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा उनका कहना है जो सिखाने वाला होता है, उसको होता है। जब वो सिखाता है तो उसके सीखने के मार्ग खुलते हैं और उसके भीतर परफेक्शन आनी शुरू होती है। तो इसलिए सिखाना किसी भी स्टेज में हमेशा अच्छा है। जो जितना आपको आता है उतना भी अगर आप सिखाएँगे, तो वो आपको आगे बढ़ने में मदद स्वरूप बनेगा। आप देखेंगे शिवा जो है वो हमेशा ध्यानस्थ रहते हैं। वो आज इतना सब जानने के बाद में गुरुओं के गुरु कहलाए जाते हैं, लेकिन आज भी वो ध्यानस्थ हैं क्योंकि उनको आगे भी और जानकारी करनी है। इसका कोई अंत नहीं है। ज्ञान कहीं पे कोई सीमा नहीं है, इसमें तो आगे से आगे आप बढ़ते ही चले जाएँगे। और उन्हें खुद को भी बहुत कुछ एस्ट्रल मास्टर्स से सीखने को मिला है, जहाँ पे उनको ट्रैप्स के साथ में उन्होंने आगे जाने को कहा और जब वो ट्रैप में फँस गए तो उन्होंने उनको बताया भी कि हाँ, ये देखा अब आप यहाँ पे फँस गए। तो इस तरह से उन्होंने भी बहुत कुछ सीखा है। समरी में उन्होंने बताया कि दूसरों को जजमेंट मत बनाएँ, कभी भी किसी को भी जज नहीं करना है। हर कोई इल्यूजन में जाता है, वो खुद भी एक बार इल्यूजन में जा चुके हैं। ज़्यादा बेहतर है आप इल्यूजन में से हमेशा बाहर निकलने के लिए अपनी इनर वॉइस को कनेक्ट करें, अपने भीतर से हमेशा जुड़ें। ज़्यादा में ज़्यादा ध्यान करें ताकि आप इनर से जुड़ सकें। कोई भी आपको मिसलीड या मिसगाइड नहीं करेगा अगर आप अपने भीतर से जुड़े हैं। बी अ मास्टर ऑफ योर ओन सेल्फ। आपो दीपो भव। अपनी लर्निंग और अपनी इवोल्यूशन में खुद का सहयोग दें। आप सभी के साथ में डॉक्टर धीरेन्द्र सरीन, आपके सहयोग में, आपके साथ में मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स। एक आपको मैं बता दूं कि अभी हमारा अगला कार्यक्रम शुरू हो रहा है पीएमसी गुजरात पे। तो मैं इस मीटिंग को एंड करके दूसरी मीटिंग को स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। हमारे साथ में रहेंगे डॉक्टर एस रंजन, एविडेंस ऑफ रीबर्थ। ये रिसर्च है डॉक्टर जिम टकर और डॉक्टर सतवंत पसरीचा की। तो पुनर्जन्म के बारे में अभी हम जानकारी करेंगे डॉक्टर एस रंजन से। एक 2 मिनट में मैं पीएमसी गुजरात की आईडी चेंज हो जाएगी, गुजरात की आईडी पे हम लोग वापस से लॉगिन करेंगे। थैंक यू सो मच फ्रेंड्स, थैंक्स अ लॉट, थैंक यू वंस अगेन।